So, Venissa, how long have you lived in Philadelphia?
It's been about going on 9 years.
And before that, where were you?
And before that, I was in Ithaca, New York.
Ithaca, really? I'm from
Yeah.
Binghamton.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
And I think,
Upstate New York.
yeah, I was reading something about Binghamton. Not that you were from
There's
there.
nothing happening in Binghamton, but
No.
I used to go to Ithaca.
Yeah, I think. Did you do something at Ithaca?
No, I used to study marimba with Gordon Stout, who was at Ithaca College.
Yeah.
He was great.
Yeah.
And I used to go to the Moosewood, the
Yeah.
vegetarian restaurant there. That's a very famous vegetarian restaurant.
Yeah.
It's like one of the first. And I love Ithaca, actually.
Yeah.
I wish I could
Me
live
too.
there.
I
Yeah.
wish too, but you can't make a living there.
It's hard, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty great place to grow up.
Mm-hmm.
Very alternative
Yeah.
education, and I benefited from some of that.
Mm-hmm. Did you go to Ithaca High School?
I did for a year, and then I switched to ACS, the Alternative Community School.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then what happened after
and
that?
then I was involved in music and theater, and then leaned more towards music and writing, and left theater and chorus, and kind of was just going more towards creating compositions and playing in rock and folk bands and stuff like that. And then all of my friends went off to college, and the band broke up, and then so for about 6 months I was just working and trying to figure out what I was going to do, and I just was like, what the hell am I doing? I need to get out of here, and I need to go study music. And so then I came to Philadelphia.
Mm. So you went to college in Philadelphia?
Mm-hmm. The University of the Arts.
Mm-hmm.
And I entered as a jazz vocal performance major and studied jazz, and then after that, then I went to Cuba to study sort of privately with different masters in Afro-Cuban singing, the religious music and rumba and popular, and studied conga and dancing and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really interested in doing all kinds of performances, any gig that I can really do. And just in my development, I'm really just trying to be outside of the box. You know, I can't really do a straight ahead gig. I don't end up doing a lot of straight ahead gigs, so.
You can't, meaning you just don't, it's not natural for you.
If I'd rather get back into the theater and do that stuff, because I just, for some reason, it never felt right. That's why I didn't just become like a Philly jazz singer when I graduated.
Okay, here's a hard question.
Okay.
Do you think music can be bad? And if so, how? How do you make it bad? If I said, make some music that's really bad, what would you do?
Well, the first thing that goes to my mind would be just out of tune, I guess. Now, what is that? That's just because harmony are two notes. It could be clashing notes, right?
Mm-hmm.
That would be a response, you know, probably from your average person. Oh, if it's out of tune, if it's squeaking, if it's cracking, or whatever. But let's see, bad. Maybe then I would say unplanned. But then what's that? That's improvisation. Bad.
All right. It's a good question. You can't really answer it, because as soon as you do, you realize, well, to me, maybe that's bad, but then sometimes it's good, or to someone else it would be good. And
Yeah.
but I think it's an interesting thing to think about, you know.
Yeah.
And try. Sometimes I tried with groups to, like, let's play something really bad, and see what people come up with. What do they do to make it bad?
Right.
Because usually, what happens is it's really, really good.
Yeah.
As soon as people try to play really bad, it's really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
That's exciting.
Yeah. So we'll have to try some of that.
Yeah.
Don't
that
tell
would be
anyone. It'll
fun.
be our secret.
Okay. I'm Venissa, and I sing.
Bookmark this page and tune in often, as new clips will be added regularly.